Bernie Sanders gave an interview to a podcaster recently. And Bernie Sanders said the most prescient thing that tells exactly what's wrong with the Democratic Party. And he did it in a minute. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
The leadership of the party right now, this is the struggle that I had when I ran in 2016, right? What I said is open the bloody doors.
Meaning
let working class people in with all of their flaws. They may have said something 28 years ago they regret saying. Open the door. Open the door to young people. Open the door to people of color.
As candidates, you mean?
As candidates, as participants. You know that I was in West Virginia. I don't know if you know this. I went to West Virginia, I don't know, 2 months ago.
Yep.
I went to a county in West Virginia which voted for Trump. Okay. We had hundreds of people coming out. Unbelievable what I heard. Decent, hardworking, good people. Did you know there is no Democratic Party basically in West Virginia?
The party's given up.
Yeah. It's not only West Virginia. It's state after state after state. Democratic Party has abdicated, given up. They're not fighting for the working class, and it's not this. What the Democratic Party has been is billionaire-funded, consultant-driven party, way out of touch with where the working class of this country is.
And Bernie Sanders nails it. The Democratic, I spoke about all the hospitals closing in Virginia, all the hospitals closing in rural Texas, and we don't have a bus. I want you to imagine this. Imagine a whole bunch of Democrats jump into a bus and drive into areas that are being decimated by Donald Trump's policy and go out there with signs and mottos and be ready to take the heckles. Be ready to take the heckles. But go out there and encourage all those people that are going to come and surround your bus. Encourage them to come and talk with you. Give them the mic. Give them the mic and ask them questions. And first, let them tell you what their problems are as you're showing them these hospitals closing. Let them talk. And after they talk, that gives you the opportunity to answer. I did an interview. There's this guy that came out to talk at one of our No Kings. And when he really wanted to engage and so forth. But by the time he realized that he agreed with me with too much, he went into his corner. But not everybody's going to go into their corner. Some people are going to engage and get their minds changed. Of course, there are those that are immutable, but we don't care about those that are immutable. We care about those who are uninformed and when informed, decide to make the right choices. And that's what Bernie Sanders is talking about. There was a time when Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was invited to go into West Virginia with a West Virginia congressman. And she accepted the invitation. And they were going to go out there and meet people. And guess what that guy did? He canceled the invitation. Why? Because they were going to go out there and have a conversation with people in West Virginia to really talk about what ails West Virginia. They don't want to talk about that. And you know why? Because West Virginians immediately realize that they are, in fact, progressive. And that's the whole thing.
All of our country's problems, from polarization to ignorance on domestic and international issues to a complete misunderstanding of our economic and healthcare systems, are a direct result of a derelict mainstream media that too often bend over backwards to support corporate or bought politicians' wants as opposed to the people's needs for real information to make their lives better. Independent media is the only solution to inform truthfully and factually. Why? Because our loyalties are to you, the ones who fund us with small dollar contributions and subscriptions. Please consider supporting our independent media platforms by subscribing to our Egberto Off the Record newsletter at politicsdoneright.com/newsletter. Again, that is politicsdoneright.com/newsletter. It's an investment that pays incalculable dividends.